These people rode toy cars to unusual places. In 2015, Tara Monroe got a lot of attention because of how she got around her college campus in a Barbie car.
Can I get a picture with you? That's dope.
All right, send me that.
It was her temporary mode of transportation because of a DUI arrest. Her dad offered her a bike, but Tara refused.
I had a perfectly good bike. She lived close enough to campus, so I thought that was the right action to take.
I'm kind of a diva, I'll admit it. I don't like to sweat. I don't like to work out.
Then she remembered her childhood Barbie car and bought one online.
I got out and I told her I wanted to test drive it, and she was like, "Where's the little girl?" And I was like, I am the little girl. There's 3 gears. There's reverse, there's turtle, and then there's like rabbit, because it goes from like going so slow to going so fast.
Tara was criticized by some who thought she was making light of a serious drunk driving offense. But the Dean's List student said it wasn't true.
I'm not at all trying to make a joke out of that, and really me getting the Jeep had nothing to do with that. I just didn't want to walk to class. My roommate actually just bought one too. It's more of just like a fun thing to do with your friends.
I don't have a brake.
No, you don't get a break. Your foot is your brake.
It was just a regular day in 2021 for this woman loading her groceries into a toy Jeep. Jo Crum said her Jeep belonged to her little sister.
We kind of just souped up that little Jeep for my little sister so the battery wouldn't like run out right away, so she could just cruise around in it. I decided to drive it around, and we made a joke about me going up to the gas station. It turned out to not really be a joke, and I actually did it. I pulled up to the gas station, parked that little car, and went inside and got some snacks and came right back out, and I didn't even know I was being recorded. So you can imagine my surprise when I see myself on Facebook like 2 hours later, and I'm just trying to save gas.
In 2016, Reagan had a ball riding around in her new car toy until she got pulled over by police.
I think for being too cute.
This photo, posted by Philadelphia police, got thousands of views.
I just think it's crazy how many people have seen it and how many likes and shares it's had, and it's just crazy. It doesn't feel real, actually.
The 8-month-old was also driving with an open container, but claimed the water bottle wasn't hers. The officer bought her story and she was let go on a warning. A similar incident occurred in 2016 when Harper Bennett was caught driving recklessly in her Mini Cooper.
She told me that she was late for a nail appointment and that she was in a hurry.
Kentucky Sergeant Brian Jaron pulled over the 2-year-old not only for speeding, but playing Taylor Swift music too loud, underage drinking, and picking her nose.
I wrote her a quick warning because she was very nice and polite, but when I handed her my warning notice, she basically crumpled it up and threw it on the ground and drove off. This is her first offense. Her driving record was fairly clean, so that's why I decided to go ahead and issue that warning notice so we don't mess up her impeccable driving record thus far.
He did reassure us Harper wouldn't be charged for drinking and driving. The only open container found in the car was a half-empty Capri Sun.
Oh man, only New York.
Double the fun sometimes means double the trouble.
License and registration.
These twins were caught driving their Range Rover along a busy sidewalk in New York City. So the police pulled them over because they looked just too darn cute.
You stopping traffic over here on St. Nicholas.
Cops gave them a paper ticket, which one twin paid off right away with a high five.
You five. Yeah.
If only that's how it worked for adults. This is from 2017. Who ever heard of driving while asleep at the wheel at this age? For this young driver, apparently it's okay. The driver was pooped and so was his little passenger. In 2015, look who was driving this car.
Is she driving you?
Not the boy, it's the dog. Daisy used her paw to steer the electric toy car and nail those sharp turns. And she did a fine job. In 2022, gas prices were a drag, so this kid found a clever way to get around.
They see me rolling, they hating.
I was hungry and I was eating snacks.
Mom Amy didn't know the video of her son was getting attention until a local news station stopped by.
Yeah, well, her words were, "Is this where the famous boy lives?" And I had no clue what she was talking about. I'm not even sure where the video was posted, honestly. First, I hadn't even heard about it. Eric posted it somewhere. And They saw it and they went down to Get and Go and were asking questions, and then they literally drove around the neighborhood till they saw it parked in our driveway. Actually, the second day that he's done it. He did it the day before too. That was the first time.
Although the store is close by and her son is an excellent driver, he did get in a little trouble for leaving home.
He's mad.
Even so, Amy was a good sport and knows the video brought people lots of joy.
Yeah, it was crazy that your child just takes off by itself and then ends up a sensation.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.